My life completely changed and my mind was completely blown when I learned that it was possible to use this little brain trick to stop my mind from thinking so negatively all the time. I want to share it with you. First of all, I'm Emily. I'm a brain training specialist and a hypnosis practitioner. So if you want to learn ways to rewire and change the way that your brain functions, make sure to like and save this video and follow me for more. And for a little context, the human brain has something called a negativity bias, which basically means that our brains are primed to prioritize negative experiences over positive ones, over good ones. This is why you are way more likely to focus on the one negative comment you got on a TikTok over all of the wonderful positive ones. This is why you're more likely to remember the one person who doesn't text you happy birthday over all the people who do. This is why you go to bed each night ruminating over the 2 bad things that happened in your day over all of the great things and all of the neutral things that happen. Our brains prioritize the negative over the positive. And neuroscientists are saying that our emotional response to a negative event is 2 to 2.5 times stronger than our emotional response to a positive equivalent. So like if you asked someone out and you got rejected, your emotional response to that would be 2 to 2.5 times stronger than if they had said yes. So if you find yourself thinking negatively, it's not your fault. Your brain is wired that way, and that used to support us way back in early human evolution, but it just doesn't anymore. Good news is that you can actually counteract this negativity bias and change the way your brain functions. There's an amazing little tool, brain trick, whatever you want to call it, called Installation. It was developed by psychologist Dr. Rick Hanson, which is basically the act of like amplifying the positive experiences when they come. Because remember, the positive experiences are less intense than the negative ones. And the practice of installation is really all about savoring those positive moments longer and more intensely than you normally would. So it's kind of like when you have a really delicious meal. It's like the best food you've ever had in your entire life. Maybe you're having the last bite of a delicious chocolate cake. And because it's the last bite, you really want to savor it. You really want to actually enjoy it. So you notice that you're eating the cake, and then you keep your focused attention on it. You might chew it a little bit more slowly. You might focus on the amazing, delicious textures and flavors. You might do a little happy food dance to sort of like soak it all up and really savor this moment. And in doing that, you're actually growing that emotional response to that positive experience, which over time can start to balance out that negativity bias. Remember, our emotional responses to negative experiences are 2 to 2.5 times stronger than positive ones. So if as you move throughout your day, you savor and stay with and grow your positive experiences and your emotions around it, you're showing your brain how to balance that out. And it's actually priming the brain to take in more good experiences as they come. Because what we put our focused attention on is amplified in our minds and totally informs our experience. So your brain will start to learn from that and start to recognize that positive experiences are equally important to the negative ones. And of course, this isn't only about like focusing on the positive and ignoring the negative. We want to hold space for both. But by amplifying your attention on the positive experiences as they happen throughout your days, you can balance out that bias more and improve your quality.